Alright, this is the 1015 electric compressor. Basically all you have to do to service this, you're going to do a quick checkup on your oil. You got an oil right here. This is your level. It needs to ride right dead center in the nipple on the outside of this thing. The oil checker is not always going to be right here on this one. Depending on which model you're working on, you might have to look for it, but this is the pump, and it's always going to be on the pump when you're checking it. So if you needed to put oil on this, it's a non-detergent oil, and it goes in here on the top of this. It's a 1030. You're going to loosen this up with a crescent wrench or a wrench that fits this accurately, because it is plastic. You don't want to use the wrong size. You're going to loosen this up, and this is where you fill it up with a funnel. Next, we're going to come over here and check our air filter. Be real careful when you're taking this wing nut off, because there is a plastic washer underneath of it, which helps seal it up, keep dust fragments from getting in. Pull that off. Pull your pan out. Check your filter. What you're going to do with this is you're just going to hold it up to the sunlight. Make sure you can see daylight through it. If you can't, then it needs to be replaced. I generally just give it a quick tap up, get any kind of loose particle dust on the outside to drop out of it. Replace it. Put this back on.
Hey, Big Daddy. Hey, how you doing? I need that scarifier that you've got one. And one with the yeah. That's the one with the metal blades.
Next, we're going to go in and check our belts, make sure those are good. Make sure you don't have any cracking. If they do, we need to replace them. The belt housing should be on the outside of the cover housing. You're going to plug it into the electrical tester and check it to make sure it passes on your shorts. If not, then we're going to need to replace it or find out where the short's at. Do an inspection on your plug-ins. Make sure you don't have any burn-ins like this one. If so, you're going to want to have to change this out. We'll have a video on that later on. Next, we're going to plug it up. Let it air up all the way until it shuts down. Then we're going to check and make sure our radiator gauge works. And last but not least, on this machine, you're going to drain your tanks. They do build up a lot of condensation. The drain ports are on each side of the tanks. Drain them out till the water's completely gone. And that should be all in the 1015 CFM compressor.